So let's start with the most basic shit. How much hours you need? We all know that sleep is not just a rest process when your brain is off, when you're not conscious. No, bro. Sleep is the recovery slash brain activity process when your brain working fucking hard. He's making dreams for you, like crazy ones. When you when you go fuck everyone, especially when you have lucid dreams, it divides into deep sleep and light sleep. In the light sleep, we see the dreams. In the deep sleep, we recover fully and completely. Like our muscle cells, brain cells are being recovered, being replaced. All these activities to complete our full recovery from the sleep. Human being needs 6 hours of sleep. It's their bare minimum. Is it okay for a growing teen from 13 to 18 have 6 hours of sleep? Of course not, bro. We're not fucking overworkers who want to have these additional hours of preparing for the exam. I will miss my sleep, it's not so important. I will watch Netflix series, I'm cool, you know. I will go to sleep at like 3 a.m. and wake up at 5. What do they do to me? They're fucking idiots, bro. This is like antonym of the people that we want to become. Our fucking bare minimum is 7:30 hours. But I wouldn't even recommend to sleep you 7:30 hours, but it's life, bro. It's unpredictable. We will get the days when we sleep like 7 hours or even 6 hours. That's absolutely okay. You know, it's accidents. But in the days when we're focused, when we know what we do, we don't have these celebrations, weddings, all this shit. And we need 8 hours. 8 hours is a basic common shit that relates to more than half of the population. 9 hours is the best shit that we can have, okay? There is this called circadian rhythm. It's your biological clock that was built through the centuries, from the caveman to modern people. How does it work? People wake up with their sun coming up, and people go to sleep with the sun coming down. It's obvious. So, you know, the cycles of sleep, one cycle, it's 1.5 hours. Count that 9 hours is 6 cycles. It's the perfect number that we need to lean to. If you don't have time, if you have these exams, all this kind of shit, count on 5 cycles. 5 cycles is 7:30 hours. I guess it would be even better than 8 hours. When the cycle is ended, to start another cycle, but it's now 30 minutes and you have gone into deep sleep and you're waking up in the middle of it. You're feeling like a trash, like a complete zombie. Actionable step. So let's imagine that your basic amount of sleep is 8 hours and you're not feeling satisfied with this. You wake up, you're feeling tired, you're feeling disoriented. In usual, we need to add the time. In the least examples, you need to cut the time. Okay, you added 30 minutes. You need to divide it by 2 and go to sleep 15 minutes earlier and wake up 15 minutes later. But if you have your school at the morning, you need to, for this week now, I'm gonna be experimenting with my sleep and I'll find out the best hours of my sleep. And that will be your number one goal. When you find that, one of the most crucial parts come here. It's your fucking schedule. You don't know your usual time when you go to bed. You have the usual time when you wake up. You can sleep like 7:30 hours. It's not critical. You're not feeling the best of the best states of your body, but you're feeling okay. We need to find the best time. Go to sleep at the same time, wake up at the same time. Soldier discipline. I found that most people talk about schedule more rather than hours of sleep, because if you don't go to the same time, your body hasn't adapted to your schedule and it won't be satisfied if you sleep 9 or 10 hours or even more. That doesn't matter unless you found your exact schedule. It's a lot easier when you have the school, cause you can start from there. I'm gonna be honest with you. We need to have 9 hours and go to bed fucking early. That's the unavoidable stuff. There are people who are night owls, but anyways, we have our school now. If we skip the school, our parents will beat up our ass and we need to adapt to early birdies schedule. You need to go to bed early. It's unavoidable for your success. Like, if you found the best amount of hours, so it's 9 hours. Let's start breaking down. Your school starts at 8. To have your whole routine done, you need to wake up 1 or 1.5 hours earlier. Let's make the math. It's 6:30 or 7. If you minus that, it's approximately 10 or 9:30. So that's the time when you need to be asleep already. Usually you're falling asleep for like 30 minutes. You're lying, you're having this infinite amount of thoughts, etc, etc. With this shit, minus 30 minutes additional. It's like 9 hours 30 minutes. You need to go to bed. You need to be in your bed at 9:30. Your teeth are brushed. Your book is read already, but that's further. I know you will sleep up, that's for sure, most of the time, but if you're able to go to bed and follow your soldier schedule 5 days per week, it's fucking huge progress, bro. It's 80% better than your previous self 1 week before. There are so when it's clear about our schedule at the weekdays, it's time to talk about our weekends, our rest days. For 99% of the population, Saturday, Sunday are days off when they do nothing, when they lay in their bed, probably don't work. You don't have the shit to do at your weekdays, and it's the best opportunity to us. We will do our frog task first thing in the morning, like our essential thing. We will go on these adventures. We'll meet up with our friends doing some crazy stuff. And sleep. I guess your sleep at the weekdays is fucking terrible. Your Friday night is fucking unpredictable. You don't know what will happen. If you can follow your schedule every single day, you're fucking soldier. I don't know who you are. You're fucking beast. That's what we're aiming for. I was trying to keep up my schedule like 7 days in a week, but I couldn't. And I found the best way to adapt this shit is to wake up half an hour or hour later than our usual schedule. If you wake up at 7, you can wake up at 8 or 7:30 at the weekends, and that will be the great time, because maybe you've gone bed a little bit later than usual and you're waking up a little bit late, and now you're absolutely okay, you're feeling fine. You can do whatever stuff you will do. You're even following your schedule, but you're not getting your sleep anyway. And when you want to put off your alarm clock, additional 30 minutes or 25 minutes, I found that it's the best time. 1.5 hours is fucking huge for us. I can't afford to sleep like 1.5 hours additional, because I will lose my eat frog task, I'll lose my focus and my flow state mode. 25-30 minutes additional when you're not feeling great at the morning is okay, because I don't know, in recent days I feel that I didn't get enough sleep. I've been adding 20 or 25 minutes after I woke up, and I feel like okay now. Is the talk about daily naps. 99% of the entrepreneurs take daily naps. When we go to sleep after school, we sleep for like 3 or 4 hours. I was like, that crazy. I guess it's not okay to us to sleep so much at the day, because you will 100% lose your sleep at the night. It's unavoidable. Everyone recommends us to sleep 15 or even 20 minutes of daily nap, and that's what I've been experimenting with, and I found that 25 minutes is the best time. If you have additional time, you can get another cycle. Alarm goes off and you put another 20 minutes and you have these 2 naps. And that's really refreshing and recovering. When you're feeling so fucking tired, you're like zombie going, you can have your lunch and take a nap for like 20 minutes, and now you're refreshed to go to the gym. Daily naps are like cheat code. The laziest time that we have throughout the day is 3 or 4 or 1 or 2. That's insane how you feel tired in this time. Please, you need to go to sleep before 8 hours of your night sleep. So take the nap at like 1 or 2. Your sleep will be broken if you go take a nap at like 5. It's time to talk about our sleep preventers. Huge topic, I know. And let's start with our phone. Our phone in our pocket is the worst thing that we can have. Our all problems and our all progress is coming from our phone. I guess we're all having problems due to our phone only. We're going to sleep with our phone. We're brushing our teeth with our phone. Scrolling before we go to sleep. The biggest problem, like the biggest reason. You need to check your messenger, you need to scroll sometime. What have Elon Musk tweeted this time, etc, etc. All this shit is killing our desire to sleep, because we're feeling now excited. We're getting dopamine before sleep, and it's fucking terrible, okay? And the best thing that I can have is fucking put your phone in a grayscale. It's the most important thing, bro. I swear, if you watch till this moment, put your fucking phone on the grayscale. Don't be a loser. If you don't put the grayscale after this moment, you're fucking idiot. You can switch off this video and go doing something, but you know that you're feeling like a loser. From now on, if you don't put your phone on a grayscale, you lose 15% of your sleep every single day. Imagine that on the compound effect, how much we lose. Phone now is fucking black and white. We don't feel this excitement again. The phone is boring as fuck, and now we're feeling a lot better, bro. Next thing that we have is hot room. If our room is fucking warm, we have this closed window because our mom like forces us to close it because it's cold, you're gonna be ill, etc, etc. We as a human beings can't just sleep in the fucking hot room. It's evidence based that our room needs to be a little bit cold before we go to sleep. We need to have huge blanket to sleep with. It feels cozy, it warms us in our cold room. The weight on us while we're sleeping is helping us to fall asleep. In Kyrgyzstan, we have the 40 degrees at the summer, and it's fucking terrible. I can sleep normally when I'm fucking sweaty all the time. The next sleep preventer is quarrels arguments with your family, with your significant ones. It's not so usual. You're having your arguments every time. The worst thing that we can have is to have them before we go to sleep. We need to answer them. We need to think about the situation, like how can we respond, etc., etc. We get emotional, and that's the worst thing that we can have. We're getting our dopamine system, serotonin system working. Now we feel excited. That's just antonym of a good sleep. You're lying in your bed for like 2 hours, and we need to avoid it at all costs. Next thing that prevents us from sleep is lack of physical activities throughout the day. Like, bro, if you're not doing any physical activities, why are you watching it? It's so simple that like 90% of teens are going to the gym right now. You live in this warm lifestyle. You don't even see the sun right in the morning. You just wake up, you put up the curtain, and you see all these people having fun under the sun at the morning, and you just close it all again, and you go on your computer or in your school with a bad posture. That's not how the things work. You need to have physical activities. If you're not feeling tired, how can you fall asleep? If you ran the marathon, you will sleep like a fucking beer. If you're not doing it, here's the biggest reminder: you're overeating. You're going to the gym at the midday. You've come, it's now 6. You've delayed your lunchtime, and now your dinner is at like 8, and you need to go to sleep at 9:30. That's relatively okay. But if you go eating at like 9, no, bro. You're eating half an hour before the sleep. Imagine that. Your body needs to digest all this shit that you've ate. You've drank fucking liter of water before the sleep. Go take a piss like every 15 minutes. I have the best trick, the best tool for you to not overeat and have good amounts of protein. But that's further. Artificial lights throughout the day, but especially before sleep. When you're on a computer, it's unavoidable. It's actually bad for our health. We didn't get usual sun. Imagine that you didn't. You've got artificial lights that hits your eyes fucking hard. And at the day, it's relatively okay, but at night, it's like bass boosted. And we can't sleep because our caveman brain understands that. We see the light, it's now day, and we need to get activities. Our circadian rhythm starts getting us excited, you know. I have a good tool. It's obvious tool, but the most helpful that I've got. So let's go to the sleep tools and tricks, and let's start with the hot room. Basically, now it's winter, we can just open our window, get it open for like 15 minutes. That will be a huge thing. You're now feeling coldy, you need to go under your blanket, you're feeling that you need to close up, and eventually you'll fall asleep. If it's summer, it's a problem, bro. If you don't have AC in your room, I guess you're gone. I was trying to fix this problem by opening my fucking window at like 360 degrees. This kind of helps me, but AC is fucking 100% better on the sleep mode. Next we have black curtains. We can't fall asleep, especially when the lights are fucking bright off our window, and our bed is opposite to our window, and we see all this shit. I've got this thing, it's curtains, this window and this little curtain right on my window. I close it and it's now purely dark. In the tool, the trick thing that will improve your sleep frame, the curtain is the best thing that you can have. Overeating problem, I've solved it with the best thing ever. It's cottage cheese or Greek yogurt. I can't imagine me without eating cottage cheese at the night and in the morning. As Tim Ferriss said, we need to have 30 grams of protein in 30 minutes of our waking up. Sorry, bro. And also, thing that we need is cottage cheese 2 hours before our sleep. It's almost no calories, it's protein, but I add muesli. Life hack. Have the Greek yogurt or cottage cheese before your sleep and you will feel fucking awesome. Your stomach is not full, but your protein level is satisfied. So next we have lack of physical activity. Basically gonna be solved if you just sign up to the gym, or if you just do the Adonis workout routine in the context of Adonis protocol that I'm now doing. Adonis. You can see the videos. I'm gonna click here the Adonis workout routine. It's hard, I know. It's like CrossFit training. You can just do push-ups, pull-ups in a short amount of time, do the plank throughout the day and you'll feel awesome. You can just walk in your unknown places, taking these kinds of adventures and you'll feel fucking awesome. Like, I swear, bro. He's on a fucking bike. So next thing we have is artificial light problem, and it solves easily with sunlight right in the morning. If you know Andrew Huberman, you know for sure he preaches of getting sunlight right in the morning, taking a walk. I've been doing it when the weather was okay, and that was fucking great. I see the sunlight, I get the vitamin D3, I just get energized to smash my day. You can walk for like 15 minutes. You feel great when you see the sun. In a weird way, it improves your sleep better than any other stuff. Put your PC on the night mode. It starts at 7 and ends at 10, so I don't have any problems with this shit when I get so much artificial light. Put your fucking phone on the grayscale, bro, again. If you're watching it now and you don't put it, I don't know, bro. I guess you can live this life. If I put jokes aside, like, it's the indicator of people who are trying to improve. If you see other like-minded teen with shaved head, with the watch, you accidentally saw him with the grayscale. It's your bro now. The grayscale is the weird thing that is not appreciated by the society. That's what we want now. We want to be weird and separated from the society. And that's the people that usually reach the success. That's unusual, but so helpful to you. So the next thing that we have is not to have any quarrels, not planning anything before we go to sleep. To not get overexcited, we need to put aside every plans that we have. Tomorrow I'm gonna have a huge adventure, that's very cool. What do I do? You think about argument with your dad, like how will you respond? To avoid that, you need to just plan it beforehand. Actually journal. What do you do tomorrow, hour before, and have the quarrels, the important things to talk about at the day. That was my huge realization. Like, I will now put aside every arguments, every shit that I have with my acquaintances, with my relatives. I forgot about the most important thing is to read the fucking book before you go to sleep. You put your phone on a grayscale, you get the knowledge from the books. You can read fiction or non-fiction self-improvement books as I do now before sleep. Every tool that you see, watch videos, like count from 1 to 100, count sheeps, or every other shit that you see. Reading books is the best one from all of them. I swear. If you will read 20 minutes before you sleep on a grayscale, you will fall asleep 100%. If we take the whole picture, now you have the soldier schedule. This time you go to sleep, this time you wake up. Like, you're feeling fresh, you get the physical activities, you see the sunlight when you go to school. At the school, you're being social, you're walking a lot. After it, you go to the gym. When you're home, you do meaningful work. It just fulfills your purpose. Like, your main goal is to do one thing and you've done it. Count that your day is fucking perfect. You've ate your protein, you read your book on a grayscale. Now you're feeling sleepy at night already. I guess it's the goal that we're trying to get to. That's what I'm on now. I'm improving my sleep every single day. On the Adonis protocol with the good sleep, I guess we'll continue crushing our shit. So bro, subscribe to my channel to see other like-minded videos that you're willing to see. And remember, you don't have to feel comfortable about it. Just keep going.